In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on June 8, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 2 betting picks a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Boston Red Sox versus Los Angeles Angels. The Los Angeles Angels have hit the skids big time, falling out of the final wildcard spot in the American League, but they will try to get things turned in the right direction when they host the Boston Red Sox Wednesday night in the 3rd game of a 4-game set. Nathan Eovaldi gets the start for the Red Sox, while Shohei Ohtani takes the mound for the Angels. These two teams have split 4 games heading into Tuesday night's matchup. The Sox are 4-1 in their last 5 in Game 3 of a series and 9-3 in their last 12 as a road favorite. The under is 3-0-1 in Boston's last 4 Wednesday games. Meanwhile, the Angels are 1-4 in their last 5 in Game 3 of a series and 3-9 in their last 12 as a home underdog. The over is 3-1 in Los Angeles' last 5 Wednesday games. Eovaldi has been on a nice run of starts lately. In his Haste trio, he's 2-0 with 4 earned in 21.2 innings on 15 hits and 3 walks. One of those starts was a complete game victory. Eovaldi should be able to notch another quality start in this one, and if the Boston bullpen can finish it off, the Sox should be just fine win-wise. The Red Sox are clicking right now, and that's enough to give them the win over a fading Angels squad, as they are a team in complete disarray. So the Boston Red Sox money line is our full game side pick. Boston went into Tuesday having seen the under post a 27-22 mark in their opening 55 games on the year. The Red Sox are tied for 5th in runs per game with 4.78, which increases to an average of 5.07 runs per game as the road team. Boston's average total this season is 8.85 runs per game going into Tuesday's action, while that number edges down slightly to 8.64 runs per game as the road team. Los Angeles entered Tuesday night with the under having posted a 25-6 mark in their games this season. The Angels are tied for 12th in runs per game with 4.41 per contest, a number that edges up to 4.45 runs a night at home. Los Angeles has an average total of 8.64 runs per game, a number that falls to 8.31 runs a contest at home. It's tough to get a handle on what to expect, but with Eovaldi pitching well of late, this one ends up falling short of the total. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. New York Mets versus San Diego Padres. The New York Mets and San Diego Padres wrap up their 3-game series on Wednesday in San Diego. The Mets are comfortably in front in the National League East and will look to continue to gain ground on the competition. As for the Padres, they are in 2nd place in the National League West Division but have a 3-game cushion in the National League wildcard race. The pitching matchup on Wednesday will feature righty Chris Bassett of the Mets against lefty Sean Manaea of the Padres. The Mets are 6-1 in their last 7 games versus a left-handed starter and are 5-1 in their last 6 during Game 3 of a series. The Mets are also 5-2 in their last 7 road games versus a left-handed starter. The Padres are 1-4 in their last 5 games versus a right-handed starter and are 0-5 in their last 5 Wednesday games. The Padres are 10-21 in their last 31 games versus a team with a winning percentage above .600. New York has belted the ball around and out of the park this season, as the Mets are 1st in team batting average, 1st in on-base percentage, and 1st in runs scored. New York is also getting it done on the mound, as the Mets are a solid 7th in team ERA and 8th in WHIP. New York starter Chris Bassett has pitched well in each of the last 2 outings, although New York is only 1-1 in those 2 games. The right-hander has allowed a combined 7 hits and 4 earned runs in 12 innings against the Phillies and Dodgers. San Diego has performed well on the mound, but the Padres have struggled at times at the plate, and San Diego has lost 4 out of the last 5 when playing against a right-handed starting pitcher. Chris Bassett has allowed 40 hits and 21 runs in his last 41 innings, while Sean Manaea has given up 27 hits and 14 runs in his last 32 innings. There's a case to be made for either side here, but the Mets and the cheaper price has the most value given how consistent they've been all season long. Mets in the underdog role is always going to gain attention, so the New York Mets money line is our full game side pick. While the Mets bats have been cooking in recent weeks, this looks like a game that should be tightly contested and fairly low scoring. Mania has allowed 3 runs or less in 5 of his last 6 starts. The Padres have also notoriously hit poorly in Mania's starts this season, averaging just 3.7 runs per game in his 10 starts. Save for a rough outing against SF, Bassett has allowed 3 runs or fewer in 7 of his last 8 starts this season. The Padres are also hitting just .222 at home this season and are averaging just 3.2 runs per game at home. 2 strong pitchers will be on the mound Wednesday when the Mets play the Padres. New York starting pitcher Chris Bassett has a 3.74 ERA and San Diego starting pitcher Sean Mania has a 3.77 ERA. The total has finished under in 9 of last 18 games played on the road by New York against a left-handed starting pitcher. The total has also finished under in 5 of San Diego's last 7 played at home and in 9 of the last 13 that the Padres have played against a right-handed starting pitcher. Expect a tightly played contest that will be decided by the back end of each team's bullpen as the 2 pitchers keep their teams in the game. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Colorado Rockies versus San Francisco Giants. The Colorado Rockies and San Francisco Giants will meet in the second of a 3-game series at Oracle Park on Wednesday, June 8th. The Giants are in a better form at the moment and they already dominated in head-to-head duels this season, so the bookmakers believe the hosts will win this series. These National League West foes have met on 6 occasions this season, and the Giants won 5 of those games, winning both series along the way. San Francisco has won 22 of the last 28 overall against Colorado, and the Giants have won 35 of the last 52 at home in Oracle Park against the Rockies. After a 2-week absence, Antonio Senzatela was roughed up in his first start. The right-hander gave up 13 hits and 6 runs in just 5 1/3 innings, and Colorado was defeated by the Miami Marlins 14-1 last Wednesday. San Francisco starter Logan Webb was on the mound when the Giants defeated Colorado in 2 consecutive starts in May. The left-hander allowed a combined 4 runs and 13 hits in 9 2/3 innings with the Giants winning each. Colorado has struggled on the mound with the 28th team ERA in baseball at 5.25. The Colorado Rockies are struggling right now to find ways to win ball games. The Giants play their best ball at home and have been scoring runs this season, so the San Francisco Giants to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. As mentioned previously, Colorado has the 28th team ERA in baseball at 5.25. The total has finished over in 5 of the last 6 games played between Colorado and San Francisco, and in 7 of the last 10 games that Colorado has played at San Francisco. San Francisco struggles on the mound as well, as the Giants have a team ERA of 4.3, which is 24th. At the plate, San Francisco makes up for its lack of pitching prowess by scoring the 3rd most runs in baseball with 273. Interestingly, both Antonio Senzatela and Alex Wood faced each other in their 2 starts against the Giants and Rockies, respectively. Also, both games went over, totaling 24 runs. It doesn't have to be a classic shootout. 9 runs will be enough to win this bet. Senzatela does own a positive 5-2 record in 10 starts against the Giants, but is without a win in each of his last 4 starts and allowed 14 runs in that span. He could be in problems here, and I am backing the Giants to score multiple runs against Senzatela early in the game. You might not find a stronger trend for Wednesday than the over-cashing in Senzatela's last 9 starts. These are 2 of the top offenses in baseball, and especially Senzatela is going to be lit up in this game. I expect another high-scoring affair today. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.